This is a blank spreadsheet. When you're working in Excel or any other spreadsheet, you typically have a sheet and you can add more sheets at the bottom, turning it into a workbook instead of a worksheet. So you can have many sheets that are all related to each other. When you're looking at your Excel spreadsheet, each cell has an address. That address is typically shown in the top left-hand side, and it's usually named by the letter and then the number. So this would be cell G4. This would be cell E13, sort of like playing Battleship. It identifies the address of the cell and you say the letter first. When you're working in spreadsheets, the horizontal lines are typically referred to as rows. This would be referred to as a row. This would be referred to as a column or possibly a list. The information in these frequently is related to other pieces in the page, but you can do all sorts of things with Excel that aren't just limited to analyzing data, though that is what it's best at. When you're entering data, Excel makes it very easy to do some things automatically. You can do several things, like if you type in June, it knows June is a month, and you can use this little box down here which is called a fill handle, and if you drag it across it will translate that. And you'll notice since I didn't capitalize June, it didn't capitalize any of the others. If I wanted to maintain formatting and copy across or down, it will match the pattern. Excel and other spreadsheets are great at pattern matching. They also know days of the week. They also can figure out time. And they will count for you. You can also simply teach them patterns. If you start counting with 1 and you just copy this as a number using the fill handle, it's just going to copy it. But if you try and teach it a pattern, 1, 2, it can learn that pattern where you select both. I'm clicking in the center of the first cell, dragging down to the center of the second cell, releasing the mouse button so I have 2 cells selected. I can now drag down and it will follow that pattern. It doesn't just have to do that when counting by ones. You can do that by 5s. You can do it by 23. And it will repeat and recognize the pattern for you. You can select all of the contents, right-click and choose Clear Contents. Clear Contents will eliminate data that you have typed into a cell, but it does not actually remove the cells. We're going to start with our first project in the next video, and again, it won't matter which version you're using. The lynda.com tutorials will tell you how to use your version, but in our first video, we're simply going to be entering data. So play around with Excel, watch the videos on how to use it, and then we're going to start creating our very first spreadsheet so we can do some data analysis.